Most people are never able to accomplish their dreams, whether that be getting the status that they want amongst their friends or the money that they want, the body that they want. You watch hundreds of videos just like this trying to find that one hack that someone will teach them that will change their life completely. And yet, you never find it. And without trying to sound hypocritical, I'm going to actually teach you that one thing that is actually going to help you achieve all the things that you want in life. I remember a couple years ago at one of my old jobs where I was just minding my business, trying to do my job, trying not to get fired. And I just overheard, coincidentally, one of my coworkers, they were talking about, oh yeah, I got to hit gym after this. And then I knew who was talking. I recognized their voice, but I couldn't believe who was saying this. So I turned around and looked, and it was one of my big fat co-workers who was saying, I'm gonna hit the gym after this. And then they went on about their big lengthy regime, their diet plan, how long they've been going to the gym. You know, how dedicated they are to finally losing that weight. When I was looking at him and he was so fat, his shirt barely fit him. If you try and reach up on a high shelf, his belly would show underneath his shirt. And yeah, he's talking about years and years of going to the gym and training hard. And I'm just thinking about, he's talking about all of these ideas about this diet plan and this workout regimen, this workout split, when he didn't even look like he had a gym membership. Well, the truth is, this fat guy is very similar to you. Very similar in the way that you talk about all these big lofty goals that you have. You talk about where you want to go, but you don't do anything to get there. Like, bro, let's be real for a second. When was the last time you hit a workout 2 days in a row where you hit the gym Monday and then you hit it Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, Friday, Saturday? You hit your push-pull leg split or your bro split for 1 week consistently straight. When was the last time you did that? You might have a gym membership, and that's commendable. That's step one to achieving your goal. But the other rest of the steps that you're meant to be taking, you're not taking them. One day you had a burst of motivation from doom scrolling all day, saw a couple of gym TikTok edits, and then you said, okay, I'm gonna put down the video games for once. I'm gonna listen to my mom, put down the video games, go outside, get in the car, go to the gym, hit the workout, come back, and you feel so amazing about yourself. Take a million gym pics, even though you look terrible in all of them. And then the next day comes by, and you know you should be going. You know it's back and biceps. I should go. And then you don't go anyway. You start coping. You start saying to yourself, well, Sunday is a rest day, but instead of resting, I'll just move my entire workout split 1 day forward so that today is my rest day instead of Sunday. So when it's Wednesday, when it's tomorrow, I'm 100% gonna go to the gym. And then Wednesday comes, you sit on the couch all day and you play video games anyway. And then you wonder why, after years and years of having a gym membership, you're still the same skinny fat kid. You honestly deserve your failure. You deserve to feel miserable. You deserve to feel that way because you have not put in the effort to change that. This is why most people, they change very little as they grow older, because consistency is the thing that is going to change your life. But people overcomplicate it. They say, oh no, it has to be this one specific workout split. It has to be this one diet plan. It has to be this one business model, when in reality, all of them will work as long as you stick to one of them and you do it every single day. The best workout split is just one you can stick to every day. Or the best study plan to get the best grades in school, it's the one that you can stick to every single day. If you can imagine two people in a competition to build a big mountain, but they can only build a mountain by putting small pebbles on top of each other. You would be like, one day you get a random burst of motivation and you move this big boulder on top, and that's your foundation for your mountain. And then you say, tomorrow I'm going to put another big boulder and another big boulder. And then what happens? You end up putting a couple of big boulders down and then nothing else, and you have no mountain. Whereas everyone else who actually is consistent, they put a bunch of small pebbles down, and they don't look as impressive as your couple of big boulders, but you stack it up over weeks, over months, over years. Those big pebbles actually end up becoming a mountain. So there's no point in trying to get those big boulders that look nice if you end up not even committing to that. You may as well just stick to the small pebbles that you build every single day, if that's what you can commit to, because that's what's ultimately going to lead you to building the big gains in the future. This is how you change your life. This is how you stop being depressed all the time, how you stop playing video games all the time, getting respect from your friends and your schoolmates and your family members, and how you get attention from girls. Every single thing you want in your life, this is how you do it. You got to be consistent. Do it every single day. I hope I'm making sense right now that you can think, yeah, any workout split, any study plan, any model will work, any job will work as long as I'm consistent in it and as long as I stick to it. Most people overcomplicate this stuff, and I did for the longest time as well. That's why I had a gym membership for 2 years and I made no progress. But then the 6 months where I actually dedicated myself, I made more progress in 6 months being consistent than 2 years of not being consistent at all. That's how I beat my depression and I fixed my mental health within just 2 weeks of doing the good habits, meditating and journaling and yada yada yada. For 2 weeks straight, just was consistent and I stuck with it and I believed in it. And that's how I changed it in my life. You gotta be consistent with it. You just gotta stick with it. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be perfect as long as you just stick with it.